Hey Capricorns, I hope you guys are doing great. It's Tipsy here to do your general life reading for September 1st through the 15th. We'll go ahead and start by pulling a couple of oracle cards just to see what the energy is that's surrounding this reading. And we have two cards that came out first. The first one is Man Holding a Heart. And we also have Cornucopia. Let's grab some Moonology cards. See what other energies are surrounding, are surrounding my Capricorn collective for this reading. And the first card we have for Moonology is Cardinal Moon. Be bold and make the first move. And the second card is Void of Course Moon. Nothing will come of this situation. So we will see how those cards fit into your overall reading, but let's get into some tarot and see what's happening with my Capricorns. What's their current energy like? We have the Queen of Swords in reverse, and we also have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. For what's currently hidden from my Capricorns, we have the Eight of Cups, and we also have the Page of Wands. For advice from Spirit, that came out quickly, we have the Five of Cups. And for your potential outcome, we have two that came out. We have the Two of Pentacles, and we also have the Ten of Wands. All right, so let's clarify with another tarot deck. Capricorn's current energy, we have Strength, and we have the Ten of Cups. For what's currently hidden, we have the Four of Cups. Advice from Spirit, we have the King of Cups in reverse. And for your potential outcome, we have the Page of Wands. All right, and let's get some Lenormand to get some final messages. And then we'll get into your reading. So Capricorn's current energy, we have the Bouquet. What's currently hidden, we have the Sun. Advice from Spirit, we have the Fox. And for potential outcome, we have the Owls. Okay, so let's get into this, Capricorn. The overall energy that's surrounding this reading for you all, we have Man Holding a Heart, Cornucopia, Be bold and make the first move, and we have Nothing will come of this situation. Oh, okay, Capricorn. What it feels like surrounding this reading is that at some point you put yourself out there for an opportunity. And I don't necessarily know that this is romantic. I did not set the intention for this reading to be, but apply it how you see fit. It feels as though you put yourself out there to someone for an offer that looked like it had been presented to you. Like it looked good, smelled good, felt good. Like there was nothing that you saw, I think, by way of red flags. Like it looked like this offer was amazing, that it was everything that you were looking for. You know, so maybe this was a job, you know, or something. And once you got into it, it's like, oh, hell no, this is not what I signed up for. This is not what I what I was promised. It really feels as though you were sort of expecting some bounty out of this situation, and you didn't get it. And it feels, I think, that you were trying to hang in there, or you tried to hang in there, hoping that things would get better, hoping that things would change a little bit. And it didn't. It didn't really, it didn't bear the fruit that you thought it was going to. Like there's just a very disappointed, very frustrated energy around this reading. So getting into the tarot, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. We have Strength. We have the Ten of Cups, and we also have the Bouquet. So What it feels like right now for your current energy, Capricorn, is that you have been sort of quiet in this scenario. And that's not to say that you don't have anything to say, that you're not feeling any type of way about this. It feels as though you don't know what to say and you don't know what to do. But things right now are not balanced. It feels as though whatever this is, you're putting a lot more into it than I think you know you should be. But it almost feels as though this offer, whatever it was, looked so good to you and it made you so hopeful that there's a part of you that hasn't sort of let go of the thought that this might not be your end all be all to happiness. Like there's still some fight in you that you can make this work out in your favor, even though what you're seeing and experiencing and feeling isn't necessarily pointing in that direction. It feels like you're still hopeful that this is going to pan out, and so you're still putting effort into this. What's currently hidden from you? We have the Eight of Cups, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Four of Cups, and we also have the Sun. So what it feels like you don't realize is that what's a good way to put this? It feels as though you don't recognize just yet your need to walk away. It feels as though whatever this situation is, it's giving you back just enough to keep you from doing that. But what you don't see is that in your walking away, in your sort of rejecting this offer that didn't really turn out to be much of an offer, it's going to make you a lot happier. It's going to put you in a better mind frame, because there seems like so much stress that's associated with things the way they are now. And it feels like that your walking away will serve you better than staying where you are right now. Looking at the advice from Spirit, we have the Five of Cups, we have the King of Cups in reverse, and we also have the Fox. So I feel like Spirit is saying right now, it's time for you to sort of think strategically. You know, foxes are kind of sly, they're cunning, they move real quiet, but they move with a whole lot of intention. And it feels like Spirit is saying that it's time for you to embody the energy of the fox. Like be cunning, be sharp, because right now it feels as though you need to start looking out for yourself, because whoever else is involved in this situation is not. They're not looking out for you. And so what it feels like also is that Spirit is saying that there's, with the Five of Cups, you know, that's regret, that's crying over spilled milk. But we also have the King of Cups in reverse, right? So this is someone who, you know, for you, it might take a little while to sort of accept that you need to stop putting in so much work here, that there might be a little bit of regret, but that's fine. Don't let that feeling of a missed opportunity keep you pouring into this. That's not going to serve you well. And it really feels like Spirit is saying, you know what, stop dumping your cup out into this. Stop giving your energy, stop giving your time, your resources, whatever. You're not going to miss out on anything. Don't let that fear of regret keep you from putting into this. This is now time for you to move strategically. Looking at your potential outcome, we have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Wands, we have the Page of Wands, and we also have the Owls. So it feels like, Capricorn, that ultimately I think this burden is going to prove a little bit too much for you in terms of what you're putting into this. And I think at some point you're going to recognize that you're not getting out nearly what it is that you're putting in. And so you're going to have to make a decision whether or not this is something that you want to continue, or whether or not it's time for you to move on. I will say that I think that you will get some clarity. And there is another sign that got the Owls in their reading as well, but owls are very observant. They chatter a little bit with each other. So I feel like there's going to be some sort of sign or a message that comes in for you that sort of pushes you to the place where you make a decision on whether or not this is worth continuing. I don't necessarily feel like you're going to give up on the first go round. I think that for you, this is going to take a little bit of time for you to stop dedicating this energy. I think that it's going to take a little bit of time for you to sit down and start thinking more strategically. But I do think that there will be a moment that comes when you hear something or see something that pushes you to sort of walk away from this and go towards something that makes you happier. Let me grab one last oracle card for you and see what final message Spirit has. Final message for my Capricorn collective. Wow, this was several cards that came out for you. So the first card that we have, directing my focus onto what's thriving creates more of what I want. And then we have, each time I choose to tune in to Spirit, guidance of the highest truth shows up for me. So Capricorn, I feel like with these two cards, Spirit is really reiterating that directing your focus onto what's thriving creates more of what I want. Right now, you are focusing on something that's empty, something that is not sort of what you were promised, what you were led to believe it was going to be. It's hollow. It's not thriving. You're putting in all of this energy and it's very imbalanced because you're not getting anything back. So this may be your time to think through what's thriving, or what could you put your energy towards that will thrive as opposed to this. And taking that time out to tap into yourself, to follow the signs that you see in order to move into a different direction. This is Spirit showing up for you. This is Spirit trying to put you on the path that you need to be on. So make sure that you're observant and that you see that sign that comes in for you, that you're able to receive that message that comes in. There's a different path for you. You just have to make the choice to detach from this one and get on the new. So Capricorns, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope that this was helpful and I hope that it resonated. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.